Well, hello there. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 tips for creating a story brand that will help you stand out. And then I'm going to actually show you exactly what it looks like in real life, so you'll be able to do it on your own site too. A lot of business owners these days recognize the power of story in their marketing. And if you're familiar with building a story brand, you know it can be your secret weapon to growth. The problem is everyone's jumping on the story brand bandwagon. I'll say that 5 times. Everyone's jumping on the story brand bandwagon. So it's harder to stand out than it used to be. And this is especially true if you're in a crowded market. But the good news is this: there are some simple visual tricks to using StoryBrand that will help you stand out from your competition. The first thing here, I'm going to show you a website that I recently finished, and I'm going to show you how we used icons strategically here, right in this section here. So the key is to use icons that support your story, and this helps the brain digest information when quickly scanning your website. Now, this is really important because people don't read websites anymore. They scan them. And without icons, the important stuff can really get missed. Okay, the second thing I want to make sure you do is get professional headshots so people know who's behind the story you're telling. Make sure to hire a photographer who specializes in headshots versus a landscape photographer or a product photographer. Make sure they really have experience with people. And get your pictures taken in a business or office environment. Now, a lot of people get their photos taken outside, and I don't have a problem with that if the job you do happens outside. If you're a camp counselor or an arborist, then that makes sense. But otherwise, get your photos taken in the environment in which you work, because everyone's trying to imagine working with you. And so we want to just be really authentic with how we show up. Okay, the third thing that I want you to do is use simple graphics or animations to highlight your experience and authority. You'll notice here I've used really bright, bold numbers to highlight the experience that Montage Wealth Management has. And I've done it in a way where I've lined them up side by side so it doesn't take up a bunch of real estate on your website. I'm going to refresh this so you can see the animation that happens. It's very subtle and really quick, but it helps the eye kind of stop at that information and digest it. Okay, number 4 is to create a visual infographic that shows your signature process. So I'll show you an example of that here on their services page. Right here, we created a very simple infographic. And what this does is tell people you have a method and a way of doing things that's unique. So one thing to remember, if you don't have a signature process, you actually do. You just don't know it yet. You just haven't defined it yet. And I can help you with that if you need help. Okay, and the 5th and maybe the most important thing here is to be consistent with your message and visuals. So notice we're doing everything within the brand color palette. We've got green as their primary color palette, and then we've got other colors that work with that, blues and oranges. And so this is really an established look and feel that we have for the entire site. That's one thing. But what I'm talking about is really being consistent across all platforms. So that means like your website has one look and feel, your Facebook banner has that same look and feel and message, your email signature has the same look and feel and message, your business card, your LinkedIn banner, all of it says the same thing with the same colors and the same logo. Why is this so important? Because people need to hear things 8 times before they're able to commit it to memory. So you might be thinking you're repeating yourself over and over again, but you're actually not. You're really doing a service to the people that are reading your materials. So an example of this would be like the look and feel we have going here for their homepage. And then we're going to pop over to Facebook, and you'll notice that on their banner, it's the same photography, font, colors, and logo. And then I'm going to pop back over here to LinkedIn, and you'll notice their LinkedIn banner has the same information on there as well. So hopefully those visuals give you an idea of what I'm talking about. When all of this stuff is done together, the 5 things that we just talked about, what it does is it builds trust and connection. And that is the name of the game when it comes to standing out. So here's a quick recap. Use icons that help the brain quickly digest the most important parts, or that help you quickly use icons that help the brain quickly digest the most important points. Get professional headshots so people know who's behind the story. Use simple animations to showcase your experience and authority. Create an infographic to highlight your unique approach to solving problems. And then number 5, be consistent with your colors and message across all platforms. These simple tips will ensure you build trust, create connection, and stand out. You have got this. I know you can do it. It's really, really simpler than you might think. I'm Chris Jones, founder of Red Door Designs, and I believe your website should be your most powerful marketing tool. I would love the chance to get to know your story and bring it to life with a brand and website you're proud of. Schedule a call with me to find out how my done-in-a-day collaborative brand intensive might work for you. Now just click on the link below or visit reddoordesigns.com. That's reddoordesigns.com. And if you found this video helpful, hit subscribe for more simple strategies each week to help your website work better.